Flexx Luthor, Morgan Snicker Room. So much soul about to bust out the room. All different flavors, way more than 32. From these shoes, you can't mess with these dudes. Nike Reeboks, about soccer knees. Golden Goose is on dude.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Soul Brothers, hosted by yours truly, Flexx Luthor, and none other than Morgan Snicker Room. What's up? What's new? And how you feeling, my guy?
What's up, man? I'm feeling a little under the weather. I've been sick the past few days, but here we are, ready to. This band act like. Never mind. I don't even have the energy.
Okay, man. Look, you got your jokes off on the last episode, man.
You still heard from that?
Chill on me, bro.
I've been seeing the comments. Bro.
Crazy. Nah, but I mean, the people enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Man, it's nothing but up from here, man. We've been doing fairly well on all social media platforms. Downloads are up. We're almost at 200 downloads a week. Our goal is 250, so doing our thing. Engagement on Twitter is pretty good.
Yeah, I was actually kind of surprised because I went on Twitter today. This just shows how much
consistency.
How much I've been paying attention, but like I went on Twitter today and I'm like, oh yeah, it kind of you going off on there.
We're gonna have a situation like the Joe Budden podcast. We're gonna be making like 50,000 a month, and you're not even gonna know it. You're just gonna be over there, just chilling, like, oh wow, we make that much. Let me hit him up. Have you seen it?
No.
Joe Budden, he's making like 20 million a year on the podcast, but there's only 1.5 going towards like his staff.
That's insane.
So
that's insane.
The first thing I thought about was our podcast. I'm like, bro, I'll be Joe Budden. I'm gonna be making like 50 grand a month. Be like, hey, Morgan, here goes your 200. You know, there you go. I wouldn't do that.
I know you wouldn't.
Once we really start making money on the podcast, you getting all the credentials, so you know what's going on.
What's that mean? I don't know what that means.
The passwords. You never heard, like, can I get all the credentials to your account? Like,
I'm with you. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know you were talking about that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Woo. So, what pair did you wear today?
You didn't have any context, bro. There was no context. So, what I wore today is a pair that you don't have. Sent to me by Jason. Glow. I'm playing. He ain't sent these to me. I'm on. I knew you were feeling some type of way. I knew you were feeling some type of way,
bro. I was in my feelings, bro. Because I've been seeing the packs. I've been seeing the packs going out, and I'm like, dang, man, I would love that purple pair. But
look, I got the green glow constrictors. This is what I wore today. This is a fantastic shoe. I
gotta get all three. It's Omni 9.
Yeah,
I gotta get all three.
The black pair comes tomorrow. I got the black pair too.
You ain't playing no games.
No, I still gotta get the purple pair.
I gotta hop on that. I feel like the purple is a little more accessible. I haven't really been seeing the green. I really haven't seen the green one in that blue pair. I think it's like a navy blue. I don't think it's black.
No, it's not. I mean, it's labeled as black, but it doesn't look like it's black.
It's got like some blue.
Yeah, I got these as soon as they dropped. Like, I got the Saucony text to my phone, and I hit the link. I was on court, man. Like, I was teaching. I was like, hey, I need you to, hold on real quick. I went and checked out real quick. So, but yeah, I'm really excited. These are fantastic. This is just so good. I got a lot of compliments on them today from the kids. They're, because also my racket, I used a Wilson Blade V9. If you clip this, put a picture in there of it. It's the same color as the sneaker. So
look at there.
Yeah, that was unintentional. So it was really, really cool. What'd you wear today?
Frank Cook hinted at some tennis and night collabs coming.
He did. I keep seeing him getting tagged on Twitter.
So.
I don't be checking.
Oh, you would get tagged on Twitter?
Yeah, people tagging me.
Okay, look at you, tennis guy.
I know people tagging me, and I shouldn't. I mean, it's not people. It's It's our good friend Jay from
I'm gonna
the
be
Discord.
I'm gonna be pissed if the podcast blow up because like you're into tennis and like tennis becomes a thing, and then that's how our podcast takes off. Because
It's gonna. I mean, bro, tennis is gonna go back down. It's gonna crash back down, bro. Like I'm just riding the wave right now.
I mean, but the thing is that that's how most people do. Like, there's a lot of people that what they started out with was hot, and that's how they got where they're at.
Yeah.
Now they're kind of just floating. But again, another Saucony.
Hey, look at us.
Again, I went with the Minted New York Progress Triumph 4. Love it, man. I really do. I really do enjoy wearing this shoe.
I mean, bro, look how. I mean, like it's still clean.
Yeah, I mean, well, I guess you can't really see it based on the camera. But once we clean up the video, you'll be able to see. But I ain't gonna say it's like clean, but you can tell I've been wearing it definitely compared to my other shoes. That
doesn't look like you threw them in the air fryer.
I do enjoy wearing that pair. It's comfortable, stylish. Those are my two things: comfort and style. So I like it.
I feel it. I love it.
I guess so. But yeah, I mean, I'm loving what Saucony's doing. Enjoying, Nike and Jordan, and they're reaching back into the vault. But I'm really enjoying the new colorways from Saucony, the collaborations. Yeah.
Dion's killing it over at Saucony.
Today's episode, we're gonna. I don't even know how to get in. I'm a little.
So like we've been.
Yeah,
apparently thinking about our mortality. We both have these large collections, and a question has been raised: what are we gonna do with our collections when we die? So like, if I were to get hit by a bus tomorrow, what would we want to happen to our collections?
Well, yeah. What would you do with your collection? Because you got like 800, bro. Like,
yeah.
You know how like. God forbid something happens to you, but like I would be so stressed out, like dealing with that, and then I gotta deal with 800 shoes. Like, it's
God, bro, my wife would be. She'd be.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Here's the difficult thing, right? Like, if I were to get hit by a bus tomorrow, right? I don't have any kids, so it's like the easy answer is, oh well, I'll just sell them all. And like put them in my kids' college fund, you know what I mean? Yeah. Something like that. But the reality is like my wife would sell them. She doesn't know anything about sneakers for real. I don't know if she knows where to look. She would have to get into contact with you to help. Yeah. So this is also it comes to you, and it probably comes to like my groomsmen and stuff like that. That's the guys who are at my wedding, like, because they're sneakerheads too. Yeah. The dude in the Discord who put in the tuxedo low 11s? He was my best man at my wedding, so he's going to have to be the one. He would have to, inform her. But like 800 is so overwhelming. And it's like, it's so nuanced too, because it's like, this Kith Gel Light 3, like, what's the going price for it? Like, no, don't just take them to a consignment shop because they're going to give you, they'll give you $100, you know what I mean? And be like, oh, I can't really move these. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's tough because it's like, I mean, they would obviously go to her. They would obviously go to my wife.
Yeah.
She's not wearing them. And I think she'd be happier with them out the house. I'm going to be honest with you. What I would hope that she would do is I hope that she would sell them or donate them. I'm cool with either one. Whatever her heart feels like doing. Sell them or donate them. And then if she sells them, use that money to like get a bigger house, get a new car. Man, she got to stop rolling in that Corolla. It's kind of like what Freddie Gibbs said, man. You gonna cry in this Toyota or this Maybach? So yeah, I would hope that she would do something nice for herself with all the sneakers, like all the money. And if she donates them, which that's something that's in her character, she would Like she likes to give to people and be selfless and stuff. I hope that there's some sort of legacy, like I don't know, like one of the things I don't want to happen, like when I'm gone, is that I'm just like forgotten about. Like I want there to be, like, even if there's like a bench somewhere with my name on it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
she could create that. She could create like a foundation, like
that would be cool. That would be really cool. That would be really cool. Because I've always wanted, like, I wanted to start a nonprofit where
sound like Flexx.
Well, no, this was before I even met you, so this is just called parallel thinking. Where back to school we give kids sneakers, right? And it doesn't even got to be like hype stuff, just like a pair of white Air Force Ones or something like that, or a pair of Stan Smith.
What we can do is we can get with our friend of the pod, Jay. See how he does it. We could come up with a Soul Brothers shoe drive, one in Indy and one in North Carolina.
So that sounds like a great idea. I was on court today from 9 a.m., which is a late start, 9 a.m. until 8:30. 8:30. So if you can find some time, that's a normal day with a late start. So that's cool though.
I can't find no more time for you, man. I cannot find any more time. Bro, any more time
imagine
I find
being
for you, we're not gonna record this pod. Like,
imagine being me, bro. Imagine being me.
You're gonna have to take some time off, man. You can put some vacation days in, like, hey, I'm doing this.
Here's the thing, I don't even need vacation days, bro.
Think about it is you work at like a school. Why not do it at school?
What you mean?
Oh, do it at your tennis club. Do it at the club. Why not? Yeah. Get in some lessons while you're at it.
But what if I'm doing the lessons? My attention is 100% on the lesson. It's not on.
For me, what I do with my collection when I'm gone, I've always said that, like, I'm not afraid of dying. I'm more afraid of like what I'm leaving behind, as far as like what I've built, what I've learned, who I've met, my kids, stuff like that.
When you die, what you learn really don't mean anything. But go ahead, keep going.
Yeah, what I mean, okay, I guess what I've created. I ain't gonna say what I've learned.
That's fair.
What I've learned to create stuff. But anyways, so I've always tried to leave stuff behind. So when my daughter turned 4, I started writing her letters. So for every pivotal moment in my life, or just pivotal moment within like what's going on now and just in general with the world, I write her a letter, tell her how I dealt with it, my feelings and stuff like that. So more than likely, I would leave my collection to my kids, for them to do what they feel I would want done with it. And the way I would leave that up to them is usually just because of the letters that I've written to them. So, because I'm not going to give them their letters till they're 18. Hopefully I'll be here, but if I'm not, I have it set up to someone else can give it to them. But so my collection is going to my kids. I hope they would use that money, build something out of it. I'm heavy on generational wealth, so if they decide to sell the collection and build a business out of it, long as it's keeping up the family name and we're creating generational wealth and a legacy, I'm cool with it. It don't even have to deal with sneakers. I'm cool with it.
That's really nice, bro. What if they what if they sold the collection and blew it all at Magic City? What would you do then? Would you haunt them?
Probably.
I feel that.
I'm on your ass, boy.
Yeah.
I'm on your ass, boy. You ain't no Drake. Shout no.
What if they put it all on a parlay?
If you hit?
Nah, they don't hit, bro. They put it on something crazy.
You ain't hit, nah, bro.
Nah, they put it on the Wizards winning the NBA Finals.
I mean, 30, 40 years from now, we you
never know.
the way franchises and NBA set up, the Wizards are supposed to be like number one seed in like 20, 30 years.
Yeah, but they've always been kind of.
Yeah. But hey, you never know.
Bro, if you had the opportunity to haunt people, would you do it?
Nah, because that would be me.
Like, look, man, we need volunteers, bro. We need volunteers to go down and start haunting people. We got to open it.
For what?
For haunting. Like, if you're up in heaven, right?
Oh,
and they go,
they're like, hey,
we got an open spot, bro. We need somebody to volunteer to haunt for a few hundred years.
Nah, my grandmother always said if you seen somebody that was passed away, then that means their soul is not at rest.
You ever notice that you never see any, like, when they're talking about like hauntings, like people being haunted, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've never heard about a ghost from like the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never heard of a ghost like who got gunned down in
Sam Cooke,
Walking
Dead Ghost or something.
In Watts, right? Like, I never, like, they're always like some Victorian kid from like Philadelphia, you know?
Oh,
it's never like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why isn't it like Trey from Crenshaw? Why isn't he haunting anybody?
Because they had nothing to lose. They already knew what they were signed up for. I mean, that's all I can tell you. They had nothing to lose, so they're not attached.
Audience,
to this
if you're listening to this on Spotify or Apple Music, go to YouTube and just play this part back, bro. And look at how I look at this man. What does that mean, Kobe Bryant?
You said Trey from Crenshaw as you're alluding to someone that was living like a street life or something.
Yeah. That's
what I'm saying. So when you're in the streets, you already know what you signed up for. You have nothing to lose. Like, I already know what I signed up for. So your soul's
at rest. Okay, so you're saying your soul's at rest.
Yeah. So, but you're a king or something, and someone stabs you in the back, and you were in the middle of changing the world. It's like, no, my work is not done. But if you're gang banging, you already know, like, somebody might slide on me tonight. It is what it is. My homie's gonna get them. My soul can rest.
What about the slaves? Martin Luther King Jr. There should be the ghosts of Martin Luther King Jr.
All right, so we're gonna move on. To the next question. Dream.
Can't explain that.
What, bro? No, I just don't want to go down that rabbit hole. So, Puma and what's the other brand name? It's AB Crystals, I believe.
Oh, Advisory Board Crystals.
There we go.
ABC.
They did something. Didn't they do something with? It was an Anta. What I remember was it. I remember it being a Kyrie or either. It might have been a Kyrie.
They might have. I know. Anyways, they've done some stuff with. They've done some hoodies with Kith.
All right, I didn't.
And honestly, some T-shirts and stuff.
This is my first time really noticing them.
Yeah.
They're doing something very interesting. They're sending, I seen 80 sneaks. Bro, every time there's a tongue twister for me. 80 sneaks, Self and Winona Kicks, they all did videos and some photos of Puma and Advisory Board Crystals. Sent them some empty boxes. And what they're doing is, which is something I think is a little different because you mentioned it, the ASICs. We're not seeing the actual shoe till we buy it. I like the idea. I would be just a little nervous when it comes to Puma.
So it's 4 different sneakers, right?
I think it's like 5 or 6. I think it's like 5 or 6.
Well, it's it's based on the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, but they also got like the villains too. So the Silver Surfer there. And it's one more. But go ahead.
Dr. Doom? Is he Fantastic Four?
Nah, Doom is ain't that Superman or like
Dr. Doom.
Yeah. Oh,
Dr. Doom was in that first Fantastic Four movie with Jessica Alba.
Yeah. Yep, you're right. Because that's how because that's how they're gonna introduce him with the new movie, the Dr. Doom and Avengers. But yeah.
Well, anyway, Puma's doing a collaboration. Obviously with Marvel and then with Advisory Board Crystals, and it is a blind sneaker release. So you don't know, just like Flexx said, you don't know the sneaker that you're going to get until you actually purchase the sneaker. And so with the Kith pairs, we knew what pairs were available, right? Like what you were going for.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was like, okay, I hope I get this one. I hope I get this. You got no clue what's in this collab with Puma and Marvel and Advisory Board Crystals. And so naturally they sent the guys we mentioned, 80 Sneaks, Winona Kicks, and Seth. They sent them empty shoe boxes so that to do a review on, so they don't want us to see what sneakers there are. What do you think about that?
I mean, I think it was unique, and I think it was
Definitely unique.
I think it's tuned into like the current trending content, because it's more of like the Ayo, bro, like what is this, like the troll, like trolling. I mean that gets your views and clicks. It's kind of like, bro, what did they sent them empty boxes?
Did they, bro, Puma just sent me an empty box. Chat,
bro, he's empty. Like, could you imagine like the streamers doing it? Because they would be going crazy. Like, they probably would tear the boxes up and burn them. Like,
here's the thing though, right, is that it's cool for content. Like it makes for like good content.
Imagine if they didn't get shoes though.
Bro, I know, like, I don't know if they have the shoes yet. I don't know if like Seth has the shoes yet.
No, they don't have the shoes.
I know that's what he said, but like,
nah, they don't got the shoes.
You don't think so?
They're not gonna get the shoes until like they release and their doorstep.
Gotcha.
So it's the box. They probably have the shoes now because they're releasing soon. But that was the whole point of the video.
Yeah. What I think is funny, like, what if like you pay the money, you get the shoe, and you get like a Scoot Henderson sneaker.
Puma, what's the other one? Puma Fast Cat?
Speed Cat. The Speed Cat. Yeah, those are classics, bro. You don't hate on the Speed Cat, bro.
Bro, I don't want no superstar Dr. Doom. Out of here.
That's fair.
I do not want to be the superstar from Dr. Doom collaboration. Nah, I'm good on that. But that's the only thing that I would be worried about. Just like, cause like I really wanted that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, wanted it, but that chunky Puma suede, I ain't skating, bro.
What model you think they'll put it on for Puma?
I'm hoping that each one gets a different.
Yeah,
and honestly, I don't even know. I don't even know 6 Puma silhouettes.
We said the Speed Cat.
We got the Speed Cat. We got the
so Puma, that could be. I can see the Speed Cat being on the Human Torch.
The Clyde. What's that one that they got, dude? The AI generated one.
I'm not sure.
AI generated
one. The
Inhale. I think that is the AI generated one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
It's pretty smooth.
But yeah, 3. So
no, we're not done. We can do the. You said the Clyde. Oh shoot, the suede.
The Clyde, suede, Speed Cat.
The Thunder Spectra, bro, from like 2016.
I don't even know what that was.
Bro, is that one? The one that did numbers, bro.
Yeah,
like 2017.
That
one did numbers.
I wouldn't mind it. I
don't think that was coming. I don't think they do much.
Silver Surfer. I think that would be.
It'll be smooth.
Yeah, I think it'll be alright. I wouldn't be mad at it. But from like I seen them post the shoe, but it's blurred out. It doesn't seem like it's gonna be like one of our classic silhouettes. It does like it's one of those more modern style looking ones. So
what about like a LaMelo? Would they do? Put it on a basketball sneaker?
But then I think wouldn't it be like a mellow advisory board?
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
Yeah,
or maybe not. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Halliburton in there? He got Puma too.
Yeah, he's got a Puma. He's got the Halley.
The Halley number 1.
The Halley 1, something like that, bro. That shoe's not gonna be worn until I don't know if that shoe's ever gonna be worn again.
Hopefully it's his
bro tore his Achilles in it, bro.
Hopefully his homies be wearing it on the court. Oh yeah, I could see why that would leave a bad taste in his mouth. Like, bro, ain't no
I think part of the reason that the Jordan 2 is so unpopular is because Jordan didn't wear it for long because he broke his ankle.
Then it's not the best looking shoe, to be honest. I got some 2s.
I had some 2s. back in the
like
day.
5 pairs. I still got my tools. I like my tools. I like the way it fit, it's smooth. But overall, it's not like give me a whole year run of twos, which they did.
Yeah, they
which
did.
They did.
Bro,
they turned into 2 3s.
They turned into TikTok's favorite sneakers, bro. They were like, bro, I love the twos. That's what everybody else says. I'm like,
man, y'all, if you're a real sneakerhead, wear twos. Yeah.
It's like, all right, man. All right, clown. I'm all for like, if you like them, you like them, right? Like, I don't care.
No. I mean, I like
them.
Don't
pretend like. Don't pretend like you trying to gatekeep, bro.
Like you got a deep cut and they're like,
yeah, bro.
I'm gonna show you. Y'all really wasn't there. Air Jordan 2s. Oh, I was there. I just didn't buy them.
We're rewriting history, bro. We are rewriting history, and this revision makes you cool. Nah, we're not doing that, bro.
You know what I really wonder. And I think this is a conversation we're probably not gonna have or willing to have. Because everybody's already tired of the seating conversation. I really wonder because I don't know exactly how the tweet went because I seen it in passing. Henny from the Sneaky Link pod was like, I don't see how anybody has 1,000 pairs of shoes.
Okay.
And she was talking like she's like at 300, and she couldn't imagine dealing with 1,000 pairs of shoes. So I'm wondering like, what are people doing with the shoes that they're getting seated? Because I mean, shout out to KJ. I seen she posted and she did a story, and there was 20 boxes. Not all saying not all shoes, because she gets everything. She gets beauty products, clothes, but like I seen people, come home and they got 10 pairs sitting at their door. If we're not keeping these pairs, what are we doing with them?
You saying I want to be very clear that I keep every pair that I'm seated.
Yeah. I mean, pile them up. I'll send me 10 pairs. I'm there. But because we finna go to an avenue we wasn't supposed to go to, because it's kind of weird if we're on one hand we're complaining about who's getting seated and why you should get seated. And then on the other hand, we got people saying like, what are we going to do with all the shoes we're getting seated? Then we hate resellers, but what are we doing with these seated pairs? Are you reselling them? You're giving them away? What do you know? I think
a lot of people say that they give them away. Because this is not a new question. People say that they give them away. I know people sell them.
Yeah, I was say like, I mean, are you really giving them away?
Yeah, people are selling them. Like, I want to be clear. Like, this is not, and I've made this clear. This is not something that I consider to be a full-time job. Or like I don't have the interest of making this a full-time job. Yeah. And so like, whenever I get seated a pair or like sent a pair, like I feel almost giddy. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, oh boy. Honestly, I get kind of giggly, man. Like, I feel very fortunate to have people who've sent me, people who I admire who send me sneakers. It's just something that makes me very happy, and I've got no interest in like selling the shoes. Now, if this happens, like if you're a person who this happens to a lot, then and this is your job, and making content is your job. Like, like I could put down the camera today and probably make more money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could have been on court till 9:30 tonight instead of 8:30. You know what I'm saying? Like, true that. That's you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the reality. But I could see like if content is what's paying the bills, I could see you justifying selling shoes. I mean, that's just selling the shoes that you get seated. And I can see that.
That's no shade to anybody that does it. Cause,
I used to throw shade. I used to throw shade about that. Now I don't. I've changed. Bills gotta get paid.
Yeah, I mean, because I'm not gonna name them, but like I know people that sell their pairs. They get seated, and like it is what it is. But at the same time, I just like. You have somebody into the space. If someone openly did it and it was like, rather than saying like I don't got space for them, and just kind of like, hey, I got 10 pairs that I'm trying to get off.
Yeah.
That's right. It would not be like, oh, it would be that would set social media on fire.
Mm-hmm.
You know how long we will be talking about that? Like,
Yeah.
if 80 Sneaks right now put a whole lineup of what he got seated to him and was like, all right, I'm letting these go for $250. Yo, you know what kind of bro? That will be talked about for weeks.
They'll be teaching summer school. They'll be teaching summer school, bro.
There will be newsletters. There will be Twitter Spaces. There will be tweets. There will be posts. There will be so much around that. It will be insane. So in other news,
back to what you were saying, bro.
In other news, we're gonna start streaming.
We are.
Yeah. So we're just gonna do it whenever. I'm thinking about we're gonna stream us recording the pod, but then it's just like I can't take the risk of like you getting clipped because it wouldn't be me, it will be you.
What you mean?
Like you
talking about like the Epstein list?
No, your Lakers joke that you made.
Lakers
after the finals.
Joke.
Yeah. When I asked you what are the chances, yeah. I can only imagine what would have happened if we would have got clipped on that one. So so I don't know how we're gonna do it yet, but we will be streaming from like Twitter, Twitch, and no, not Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok.
Bro, we've been having the idea of doing sneaker battles, bro. Like,
but then we're gonna lose our episode. Like when we throwing that's our Hail Mary. Our sneaker battles is our Hail Mary. When like all fails, guests is not hopping on. You don't work late. I don't work late. But the
sneaker battles are fire, bro. I think we should do them more.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's our Hail Mary for our episodes. So if we take that away, what's gonna be our Hail Mary for our episodes?
We can have like, 2 Hail Marys, bro.
I know. What would
like
it be?
When you play Madden, bro. When you
what
play
would
Madden.
it be though? You got to replace it. If you can replace it right now, we can do it. I'm all for it. We'll stream sneaker battles.
No, we could do it. We could do it on both. We could do. Bro, we have so many sneakers, bro.
I know. Oh, so you sound like 2 like sneaker battle this, sneaker battle here, sneaker.
You know what I'm saying? But we've also done like bring the 5 pairs that mean something. You know what I'm saying? Like bring.
I mean, we could go Saucony collections. I mean, I got a couple of Sauconys in mind. I probably lose, but I got a couple of Sauconys.
At least you know you would lose.
We could go Omni 9 though.
We could bet chin hair. Whoever loses has to get rid of the rest of their chin hair. Hey,
like I'm like Trey from I'm like Trey ain't got nothing to lose. So it wouldn't matter to me. I ain't got nothing to lose. It wouldn't matter to me. I got nothing to lose, man.
All right, so we got way off topic.
But no, we're talking about. We're just letting the listeners know what we're gonna be doing moving forward.
Oh yeah, that's the point. You did do that.
Yeah, we always do that when we have our episodes, the solo episodes. We just kind of get everybody caught up because when we're doing our guest episodes, we really don't talk about Soul Brothers.
Yeah,
but. Again, moving on to other news. Foamposites. We got Jim Greens, cough drops, pearls. All right, so we got Jim Greens, we got the pearls and the cough drops dropping, and I feel like this is, if you're into Foamposites, like this is that. Like getting the pearls again, getting the cough drops again, the Jim Greens. I'm still on the fence about these carbon fiber looking Foamposites. I don't know if you've seen those.
I haven't seen those, but I mean, here's the thing, right? Like, I'm excited. I've wanted the pearls, for forever. I've wanted the pearl, and I've got Jim Greens right now. I have cough drops. Not trying to flex on anybody, but I have all those. If people as a whole, I know there are people who cared about the Galaxies. I am one of those people. I know Flexx is a person who cared that the Galaxies dropped, right? I was very excited about it. I don't, Flexx, what was your scale of 1 to 10? How excited were you about the Galaxies? About the Galaxies? Yeah.
15.
15 out of 10. So, yeah. I mean, it's like, we're thrilled that the Galaxies came back out, right? What would you put the rest of sneaker whatever at? Like, from everybody, top to bottom. Like, what do you think the overall excitement level was out of 10 for the Galaxies?
When we first heard about it, it was like, oh, and then by the time it dropped,
release day,
it was like,
give me a number out of 10.
Oh, 5.
I was thinking 6. I was gonna say 6, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say 5, maybe 6.
So
depending on who you follow.
Right. So for me, it was a 10. I was a 10 out of 10. You saying you're a 15? Did you ever get them? You get them yet? No, I got mine. I'm still very happy. But anyway,
do you know how expensive paint is? But yeah, go ahead. Paint is expensive, bro.
So if people as a collective are like a 5 or 6 out of 10 excited for the Galaxies, I don't know how they're gonna be that. I don't know how they're gonna be over a 4 excited for the cough drops.
And the pearls.
Like for us, like that was one of those releases that it very nostalgic. Like it brings back great feelings. The pearls are in a different story, right? Like there's history there with the pearls. He Got Game. They're tied to He Got Game. It's a great colorway. And then the Jim Greens. The Jim Greens was a pair that sat. It was one of the first Foamposites that kind of sat in that era. And I didn't get those. I mean, I got those for $100 2-3 summers ago on eBay.
Man,
a good,
great.
You know what I'm saying? Like a good pair too. Like I think before we started recording, Flexx called those pairs. I think you called them classic pairs, right? But they're classic to us because of the feeling that we get now thinking back about them. But in 2012, were you still in high school in 2012?
Yeah.
Like they weren't. I mean, they were cool.
What,
but like I said, not the pearls. I'm talking about the cough drops and the.
Yeah, I mean, for me. Greens. So for me, I'm gonna be honest. Most of the time, we get the butt end of the trends. So in 2012, Foamposites were like, was still kind of, no, never mind, lied, because that's around like fighter jet. No, sorry,
fighter jets for the next year.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It's around that time. By that time, it had died out. Never mind. Yeah. So 2012 Foamposites. Pretty much the people that really like Foamposites were still wearing Foamposites and getting earlier pairs that they wanted.
When I think of 2012 Foamposites, I'm thinking about like that era.
No.
Before that, I'm thinking metallic reds. I'm thinking this is maybe 2011.
Yeah,
Electrolimes.
They're starting to get a little crazy. They're starting to, you kind of like.
These are the fire ones. These are the ones that are still fire. The coppers, Electrolimes, metallic reds.
2012.
This is maybe 2011.
I was going to say 2012. I mean, 2012 is really dying out. Like
eggplants, right? Like those colorways, like the singular colors.
Yeah, those peak. You're still at the peak there, buddy.
Which way?
You're still at the peak of the Foamposite.
Yeah, and then they did. And then we got the Crimsons, which were the Crimson Pros, the Crimson Foam Pros.
Wow. Crimson Pros, yeah.
Which that was a pair that I had. I actually had somebody spell champagne on mine at a party.
Look at you.
I know.
Champagne party.
No, we were at
Miles would have been Henny.
That's what's up. That was one that was kind of like jump the shark. That one kind of lost the plot, jump the shark, whatever. And then the Jim Greens. I believe my timeline is correct. The Jim Greens came out after that, which I thought were better.
And I think what really set us apart was the Safaris. I think that might have been the beginning of the end.
I thought it was the Weathermans. We talked about this
before, and
I think the Safaris came out after those. We had the asteroids.
We know the asteroids were late. I remember. The asteroids way late.
Yep.
I think the Safaris.
See when those drop, because I think the Weathermans. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, those were late too. Yeah, I think it was the Weathermans that were the Weathermans, the thermal map, fighter jets, camouflage.
Was it the camos?
There's a camo that was
I think the camos might have been the beginning of the end.
I thought it was the Weathermans. Look when the Weathermans dropped.
2013.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it was 2013 was
they
that.
They were dead though. But no.
Nah. Look when the polarized pinks came out. Polarized pinks came out November 2012.
So, but I'm saying, what was the beginning of the end though?
The Weathermans. Weathermans came out spring 2013. That's what I think. That's my guess. Am I right?
You might be right. Let me see when the polarized pinks came out. Well, you might, because you had a date on that one. So
I think in November. It was like around Thanksgiving.
11/21. Yeah. So
come on.
See, I mean, this is the only reason why I like StockX right now, because they give you the
because you get the dates. Yep. Now look at the Weathermans. Weathermans, I think is early spring. Give me March. I think March 2013.
Almost August 31st.
Oh, it's August 2013.
So there's gotta be the beginning of the end somewhere in here.
Oh, then look up the heat maps, the thermal map. I mean, these joints, the fighter jets.
We used to call them the pyramid. That's what we used to call them.
So that's afterwards, right? What about fighter jets?
Fighter jets might have. You know what? I think fighter jets is the one, because I remember
they had too. Now that we're talking about it,
they had a little buzz on them, but after a while, it was just like, wow, fighter jets, February 9th.
There it is.
Fighter jets was the beginning of the end.
There it is.
The fighter jets was the beginning of the end.
Once we started talking about it, didn't it start feeling like that was the way?
Yep, because I remember like that one was just a little more accessible. Mm-hmm. I think I was able to go to the mall and they still had them in stock, but they didn't have my size. So it was just like, wow. It was just crazy to see a Foamposite still sitting. I remember, like, I'm telling you, Foamposites, it was like you literally had to connect, like, hey, bro, when them Foamposites drop.
Yeah.
Like, Jordans was even like easier to get. Like, I didn't even know release dates. Like, it was just like,
for me, it was my barber. My barber was the guy for me for Foamposites.
Bro, I could never catch on to the Foamposites. Like,
and
I couldn't get
if I remember correctly, like the Crimsons, if you don't mind looking up the Crimson Foamposites when they dropped, I'm pretty sure it was like a Thursday or something like that. It was like it'd be like middle of the week. And I'm like, bro,
they drop. Yeah, Crimson Foamposites. Oh yeah, those are a little rough. It'd be crazy if these 9-1. Oh no, this is the beginning of it. This is almost the beginning of it.
What year is that though?
2012.
Yeah, 2012.
Well,
I don't think that's the beginning of the end though, because Jim Green.
They say had a good. They have still good.
That's before the polarized pinks.
You know what? We're wrong. Is it the Jim Greens is releasing again, or is it the Pine Greens is releasing again?
The Pine Greens. Oh,
I think
Jim Greens. It could be the Pine Greens.
Because I've got the Pine Greens too. The Jim Greens are kind of like that.
They're goldish.
Yeah, like
they're
copper.
Green and gold. Yeah.
Pine Green.
My bad. Okay, we've been saying Jim Green. Yep, Pine Greens. Pine Greens that makes more sense because the Jim Greens people. Look at the release date on that. I think that's gonna be if the Crimsons were
the Pine Greens in 2011 though. So Pine Greens were,
that was part of that like metallic red. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, so that's why I'm calling these a classic, because the Pine Greens were actually
one of those.
One of those.
The Jim Greens were not. The Jim Greens, I think if the Crimsons were September
2012.
They're 2012, I bet they're October. November.
I mean, I'm 2012. I'm sorry. It was June 10th.
2012?
Yep.
The Jim Greens came out before the Crimsons?
Yep. Crimsons came in later that year.
Interesting. I have my timeline backwards. I knew they were close to each other. What was I going to say though?
But in other words, what could we do to bring back that love for the Foamposite?
You got to put them on people's feet. I mean, I think that is one of the best things that companies can do, like, to drive hype is put them on people's feet, right? Like, put them on, like, yo, who's a Nike celebrity?
But what does that save the shoe though? Because I mean, we can say that shout out to our guy Trey, Black Trey, with a DN8. Like
No,
DN8,
I'm not talking about putting that on our feet.
No. I'm saying, but like that's what they did with that shoe though.
Yeah,
like they put it on everybody's foot, and I mean, they go nowhere.
It was a shoe that doesn't have a history. I mean, like I think the Foamposites is a little different than the DN8. Like, here's what I'm saying, right?
In current times, no.
You put it on. Let me see. Gosh, I'm just gonna pull out a name that's hot right now. Timothy Chalamet. No, I wasn't going to.
Cool.
Timothy Chalamet. Is that his name? Timothy Chalamet? Does that sound right?
Don't get to me lying. I don't know who that is.
Put him on Timothy Chalamet, right? And it's like,
who is that?
He's he played Willy Wonka in the last Charlie and Chocolate Factory, like the most recent one. Yeah, okay. He was in Dune, the Dune movies.
Okay.
Okay. You put him on his feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got him sitting courtside at a Liberty game, a WNBA game, right?
Put him on. Put him in Travis Scott.
Well, no, Travis is gonna be. They're gonna put. I mean, that would be a good name, right? But he's gonna be doing his own thing, right? You put him on. Like it's a red carpet event. You put him on. Shoot, man! Like, who's hot right now? Not Clips, because that's Adidas. You can't put them on. You can't put them on them. But like, you just gotta. I think. Do we have? So here's a question.
I would love to see like a Kids of Immigrants Foamposite.
That'd be cool.
See what they do. See what they did with the Sunder. I would.
Yeah.
I'd be open to it.
Yeah. Those Kids of Immigrants Sunders, man, were crazy.
Or a Union Foamposite. I wonder what a Union Foamposite would look like.
You know what it would look like, bro? It looked like some traveling, or it'd be like two different ones sewn together.
I mean, but imagine. I wonder what it would look like on a Foamposite, though.
That'd be fun.
I think we've done too much. I feel like that's what killed the Foamposite was the Frankenstein.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We started doing the whole Frankenstein monster, creating a monster.
Yeah. I think you just got to put it on people, man. It's got to be. People got to see other people wearing them, right? Like, if it's not on the timeline, I mean, that's what it is now, right? Like, we used to go to Kicks on Fire and look at, and like, we used to go to Nice Kicks and see, like, what's Celebrity Sneaker Watch? Like, we used to go and look for that. Now it is, I'm staying on my one app and I'm spending time here, right? If it's not on the Explore page, if it's not on the FYP, I don't know that it exists. You know what I mean?
You know what?
You got to put it on Kai Cenat.
Maybe we should bring that back. Maybe the Soul Brothers podcast should bring back Celebrity Watch.
Bro, that just sounds so tedious.
I mean, you wouldn't be doing it, so.
Okay, bet.
I mean, if you seen somebody that you like, oh, you got these on, you send it to me, but.
Yeah.
Maybe we could do it within the sneaker community. See somebody,
that'd be cool.
Post a picture like this week's heat on the feet, feet on heat, heat on feet.
Heat on feet.
Something on the feet, something with the heat. I don't know.
Yeah.
But we'll figure it out. And I think I'm gonna do that. I like that.
Here's what I think. I think that we should do, me and you. I think we should do like rotations. Like, what was our rotation this week? You know what I mean? Like, or like, bro, I got to get better at taking pictures of what I'm wearing each day, because it's like that's the only thing with having so many shoes is like. The way I can justify it to myself is like I'm gonna start making content with the sneakers.
So
you know what I'm saying?
Once I get my flooring done in my room, then they're gonna be like, bro, where'd he come from? Because like I'm finna put it all like what I want to do is make my money back. That's what I want to do. So
I think that's very noble. It's a very noble cause. I think that that would be ideal.
Photography, I'm doing the get ready with me, small, all of it. I'm doing everything. I might even do
small apartment content.
What's them things? Unboxing reviews.
Yeah.
What they be eating eating the food?
Mukbangs.
Yeah.
I already told you about my ASMR channel idea. I already
What
told
would
you
you
about
say
it.
you want? You eat like a seafood bowl? Like
I'm
that?
gonna
What
be
you say you was
eating.
gonna
I'm
do?
gonna be eating crab legs in the microphone.
Bro, ugh, I would be just disgusted.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna bring.
And you gotta,
I'm gonna bring the
and you
mic,
have a,
bro.
and you have a ton of like facial hair. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
it's gonna be gross,
the butter and the crab. Let's just
bro. I'm gonna be going like this. I'm gonna go.
It's gonna be more like, yeah, you breathe hard.
Yo, got any more butter?
All right, so let's get to our last topic. We got to talk about it. Since now that the Soul Brothers own Twitter, the topic seemed to be SBs.
Man,
There was a little back and forth on the Travis Scott SB going against the Tiffany Dunk. Also, I ain't gonna say also known because it is the Diamond Supply Dunk, also known as the Tiffany Dunks. What's your take on that? What do you feel is what is your take? The better dunk.
So
However you want to put it.
the more iconic dunk, right? The one that I would rather have in my collection is the Tiffany Dunk. Seriously.
That's crazy.
Now-
That's no, not crazy, but go ahead. I like that. Go ahead.
The one that I like better.
Mhm.
I shouldn't even say the one I like better. The one that's like more my style is the Travis Scott SB. Now I know that's taking like such a weak position of like on the fence. So let me explain this, right? I'm not an SB guy, right? Like I've made it very clear. I made it clear back in the height of SBs when I was showing off my Asics collection and everybody was like, "Well, these Stingwater SBs are go crazy." And a lot of y'all haven't heard about the Stingwater SBs in probably 3 years. I'm not an SB guy. However, I have an incredible amount of respect for the Tiffany SBs.
Yeah,
Ton of
absolutely.
respect for them. That is a classic sneaker. It is like Hall of Fame. That is a Hall of Fame sneaker.
Mhm.
But just like, we talk about like Hakeem Olajuwon is a Hall of Famer.
Mhm.
The, Jordan Hall of Famer, Kobe Bryant Hall of Famer, Shaq Diesel Hall of Famer, right? Like that's the Tiffany SB. Is like David Robinson, Tim Duncan Hall of Fame. I'd say David Robinson more. That SB, the Travis Scott is like, that's like Anthony Edwards.
Mhm.
Like Anthony Edwards probably gonna be a Hall of Famer one day. Just not yet, but you can't deny his greatness. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely not.
That's how I feel about the Travis Scott SB. It's like, okay, the Tiffany's, that's John Havlicek. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even that old. I can't even say it's like that. It's like Jordan. It's like, dang, James Worthy. Gail, it's not even Gail Gertrude. That's too far back. It's like, it's like a OG Hall of Famer. But yeah, that Travis Scott, that's Kevin Durant. I can't even say Kevin Durant. That's Anthony Edwards. That's like an Anthony Edwards. That's Dame Lillard. Right? That's Giannis. Like, you can't deny the greatness. Like, it's gonna be in the Hall of Fame. It's greatness.
I mean, it's a great shoe.
But it's not in the Hall of Fame yet because it's not like, you know what I'm saying? I think that's the best way I can put it. Now, what I'm not going to do, though, is I'm not going to get on Twitter and yell at people and accost them because they disagree with me. I think both the shoes are fantastic. I don't even like Travis Scott like that.
Yeah.
I'm not even...
I have no Travis Scott collabs in my collection, nor do I want any.
But I think what the design, I think that the design of his SB is top notch.
Yeah,
I think it's top notch.
I really feel like we all gotta get to a place here, and we gotta be honest. Like, we can have these conversations okay, the Tiffany Diamond Supplies dunk is iconic, but at the end of the day, it's a teal and black dunk. That is there's no other way to
Playing a dangerous game.
I don't care.
Yeah, that's true.
There is no special design. There is no the Travis has rope laces, which everybody was going crazy for. The paisley design is blue. It's a nice looking dunk. You can't say it's not. Now, with that being said, if you are a SB lover, SB head, we're probably finna lose you as a listener because I'm really finna.
Oh, why are you doing this, bro?
If I had $96,000 right now, that is the going price of the Pigeon Dunk. I am not buying the Pigeon Dunk. The Pigeon Dunk is not even going in my head. And again, the Pigeon Dunk, I know, iconic, legend, love it. Jeff Stables, cool, great guy. But again, this is a color-coded gray shoe with, what is it, orange bottom?
Kind of like whatever the sole of a pigeon or the foot of a pigeon looks like.
You know what?
Peach.
Even you know what? You know what I'm saying? You can keep the pigeon on it. I'm not even gonna say take the pigeon off it. Keep the pigeon on it and take away the person behind it, because I think we're talking about this on 2 episodes ago. And you just got a regular shoe, bro. It's not.
Okay, put this on Twitter.
Hey, I will. I don't.
Put it on Twitter. It's 11 p.m., bro. Put it on Twitter. I'm gonna check first thing in the morning.
I love sneakers because of sneakers. I'm not loving them because of the person behind them or the event that it was, or there was only 150 pairs, or we had a camp out and it got shut down. And I like the Galaxy. I like the Galaxy foams because I would like foams, and I actually have this whole theory behind the Galaxy. But anyways, that's my love.
You got a theory behind the Galaxy? Your own theory?
No, not a theory. That's not my own theory. But I've always been infatuated with the Galaxy and Milky Ways and stuff like that. Just the general idea of that. So when I seen the Galaxy, I'm like, oh, I gotta have those. Just like how I felt with the asteroids. I was like, I gotta have those, and nobody wanted them, but I gotta have those. I don't care what you talking about. I gotta have those.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel about any shoe. Now, I'm not taking anything away from these shoes. I know these shoes are pillars. I'm gonna give them that. I'm gonna give them pillars in the sneaker culture community and the stories behind them. But if you put these shoes up to, I mean, they're better designed shoes than the Tiffany SB, the Pigeon Dunk,
But you are also somebody who talks about the moment of sneakers, right?
Absolutely.
I think a lot of the allure of those colorways.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But when we're talking which is the better shoe, we can't put the moment in there. If we're talking about which shoe is more impactful, easily Tiffany Dunk, easily.
Okay.
But to me, if I had an opportunity right now, somebody said I got a dead stock pair of Tiffany Dunks and I got a dead stock pair of Travis Scott, and I'm getting them for me to wear, I'm getting Travis Scott.
Yeah, I have to agree. You get one or the other?
I'm getting the Travis Scott.
Yeah, and this is coming from everybody. I want to be very clear. It's coming from 2 people who have admitted that we are not SB people. When everybody was having the SB craze that is documented, we were not participating.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like the De La Soul dunk, because of the design and how it looks, should be way up there. I feel like it should get that this is the SB dunk type deal thing, and it doesn't. It does now.
The high does.
The years after, even when it first came out, it wasn't, because that's what I really liked about SB dunks was the design effort that was put into it, the backstory. I didn't see that type of detail and quality and mixture of things in Jordans and Nike silhouettes.
They were in Asics and Sauconys.
Yeah, but at that time I was not, I wasn't
I
checking for
understand.
them.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
So that was my Asics. That was my Saucony. It was just like, yo, crazy box, crazy special box, details, and like most of the time, like my Blue Ox. I love my Blue Ox, and it's really just the detail behind the shoe, and
I'm curious. Out of the people who commented, like a guy who we know really well, who's like really into, who's really into like SBs. Like, what was Haas's opinion?
Oh, he went for the Tiffany. I mean, but Haas has always said that his entryway to sneakers was SBs.
Yeah, that's what I'm curious what his opinion is.
I just want people to be more realistic. Like, let's be honest. Like, you don't have to like.
There is gray area. Yeah,
I mean, that's like. I'm trying to think of another good retro 12. Like, there's so many other better shoes than the Taxi 12s.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh, the Taxi 12 is greater than blah blah blah."
The Master.
Yeah, like I mean, Taxi 12 better than the
Master.
Master.
I like way better. You're right.
I like the Master.
That was a tax day shoe, bro. That was hard to get.
I can't even think of it and I got a ton of retro 12s. Like, I mean, playoffs, flu games, taxis. Those are all basic retro 12s.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there are better shoes out there than those shoes. Mm-hmm. But just because of the moment and what they mean to me, those are my top 12.
Yeah.
If somebody brought me like the Eastside Golf 12, I like that shoe. I like the backstory. I like the turf on the bottom, the red clay effect on the side. Like, it's a better looking shoe.
Right.
I mean, I'm going off like, design, detail, all that. So I mean, that's how I would feel. Like, I'm not hanging my Taxi 12 over all retro 12s. Like, when it comes to like, is there a better looking retro 12? I know there's a better looking. It's a black and white shoe. It's a black and white shoe. Hey, it's easy to look back.
I can't think of one right now.
I cannot
think of one right now.
And I got the flu games. I got the cherries. I got
Obsidians. I think the Obsidians are pretty good, but it's like
they don't really do nothing with the retro 12.
Yeah,
they don't really go crazy with the retro 12. Retro 12 is usually bottom and top, two different colors. Like, the closest thing we got to something different was the Amamaners and the Eastside Golf, and I think
the Eastside Golf is a good comparison.
Yeah, it's a good.
I think that's a good comparison.
Yeah.
But
I'm still a little on the fence. I'm kind of like that black and white.
It's clean.
It's black and white, but that black and white.
Okay. Rising Suns.
Oh yeah, I like Rising Suns. That's one of them. But again, it's an all white shoe with like hits red and stuff like.
But the moment, right? Think about the moment, how they had the insoles. The insoles were recalled, and you know what I mean? That's a good example. I like the Eastside Golf. I think that was a good one, too.
Yeah, I think that's the only one I can think of. And the other ones will be like, any other 12s probably like PEs. Like, got some crazy stuff on it.
Q Rich,
Yeah, Bibbies or something like that.
Yeah.
OVOs. I can't even think of.
Ew.
I know there's some out there, but I can't think of what they look like. I think it's like. I think it had the Stingray effect on those. I think he
probably.
Yeah, but I'm good. You know what? I'm actually good. I think I still take my Taxi 12. I think I would take my Taxi 12.
Yeah, I think that's hard to argue. I think it's hard to argue because, like, but I understand what you're saying. I understand the point you're trying to make.
Yeah, the point is, let's just be realistic. Let's be realistic. A lot of these shoes mean a lot to us, and we often say, "Oh, it's just sneakers," or "It's not personal."
It's not. Yeah, where would you like? Unless it's not what I like.
I've been saying until that question is like, "Oh, well, I think Travis is better," and then it's like, "What?" It's like, you think the Taxi 12s? If literally someone told me like I don't like Taxi 12, I'm like, "Oh, okay. What do you like?" All right, you like the Eastside Golf? That's your favorite retro 12? Cool, I can see why. I mean, that's one of the first ones that had a different design on the bottom, different color. You got the Eastside Golf logo on the tongue.
Dornbeckers.
Just the purple joints.
You gonna say something bad about them?
Tax 12,
Bro,
baby.
that's crazy, bro. That kid's dying.
So
Bro.
closing remarks, Morgan. We're at the end of the episode.
No, we're
What
not.
is your closing remarks? Oh, showcase shoes. Showcase shoes. I'm sorry.
Showcase shoe, brother. Just because I said that kid was dying doesn't mean you gotta rush me out of here.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's why we can't stream, because somebody clipped it. So my showcase shoe, I'm pretty sure I brought these out before.
Chinatown Market Johns.
I like these. I like these Jeff Hamilton Chinatown Market, paying homage to the three-peat of 3 separate years: 91, 92, 93, 96, 97, and 98. 3 in a row. Chicago Bulls. Like, yeah. And then you got the Jeff Hamilton patch here. Usually go on the jackets, championship jackets, finals. Also worn by the guy Jordan. They also have a Lakers pair. And then it's like, I'm always a fan of like that all leather Converse.
The inside. What are you talking about? Is that owl?
No, the leather.
Oh, that's all leather?
Yeah, it's leather.
Oh, that's smooth.
Yeah. Then you have the Chicago skyline. So yeah, I like these little translucent Converse there. So yeah, it's a lot going on because it's like Chicago, NBA, Chinatown Market, Converse. It's a lot of collaborating there. And then you got a Jeff Hamilton patch on there.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know.
Like, yo, you want in on these?
I'm gonna say all they need was a 23 on the back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like that.
Yeah, you brought those out before. That's a good pair.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know about those. I forgot about them. So
yeah,
you know how I do.
So I brought. Ronnie Feig, A6 Gelite 3. This is the Tokyo Trio pack. These are the Yoshino Rose pairs. When these first released, I got the 252.1, that pair. So it's mostly black with the pink toe box. These are inspired by, or that pair was inspired by an old David Z Ronnie Feig that he did back like over a decade ago. But this is the Yoshino Rose. What I like about these or the other two pairs. So there's the gold pair that I have as well. I think I showed on here. And then this pair is that the materials are so much more premium than I thought at first. When I first saw these back when they first released, I was like the 252.1 is fire, but like the other ones are just like blah. But like now that I have this in hand, like this suede is so like extremely buttery. The leather is soft. I got them 2-3 months ago. Yeah, 2-3 months ago.
Bro, you be buying shoes that you're not even posting. It's crazy.
Bro, I'm so busy. it's so depressing, bro.
I feel like you're pretty much probably in the 900s by now.
Nah.
No?
I don't think
bro,
so.
You be getting like 2 or 3 a week.
Hey, Venus Williams, second oldest woman to win a tour level singles match. You know she's back, right? Venus is playing. All right. Well, anyway.
No, I didn't.
But yeah,
which one was the good one?
What's that?
Which one's the better one? I can say that
Serena.
Which one's the good one. That was crazy.
Serena, yeah.
She's still playing?
She's dying. Serena's dying. Venus had a lot of health issues.
So it's kind of like her last little hurrah.
She hasn't played in like 2 years, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's kind of like her last.
Kinda, yeah.
Probably
so
one.
now that this is my shoe, but So right now we're in the North American swing of the tours. So they just finished Wimbledon and grass court season. Now we're on hard court season. So from now until about Labor Day, they're playing all over the U.S. So right now I believe they're playing in D.C. And so what they'll do is they gave Venus a wild card, which means like like if you're a top whatever player, you get automatically entered into a tournament. And then they have qualifiers. So like if you win or there's like a tournament that goes on a few days prior to the actual tournament, the main draw. And so then those are when the qualifiers. Yeah, kind of like a play-in. That's a good way to explain it. It's like a play-in. And then they'll just like give people a wild card. So it's like a lot of American, like if you live in England in Wimbledon, like if you're a pro from England, like you might get a wild card. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of Americans during the U.S. Open get wild cards and stuff like that. So they just gave Venus Williams a wild card to this tournament because she doesn't have, like, she's not ranked. She's not hardly ranked because she hasn't played.
She hasn't played.
Right. So they just gave her a wild. Man, she's like 46.
Wow, and she just won her first.
That sounds way too. That sounds way too old. But she's old.
Nah, she might be. She should be. That was her first match or her actual, like she won a tourney?
Nah, first match.
45.
45, yeah.
Very close.
Nah, she's won her first match.
That's cool. Think she'll win the next one?
Depends on who she's playing. Depends on who she's playing. If she's playing one of these, I mean, the women's tour is so, I mean, you got some dominant players on the women's tour, but like the top 10 are always like circulating, right? Like with the men, it's like, all right, you got like the alphas.
No, always at the top.
Yeah, like right now, like on the women's tour, like Iga, Sabalenka, Coco, like they're at the top. But if they were to be upset early on in a tournament, it wouldn't be super shocking.
Right.
Like if Sinner gets upset in a tournament, it's kind of like, oh my god, like stop the presses. You know what I'm saying? So,
cool.
Yeah, we talked about tennis for a little bit.
I was gonna say I'm interested to see how Soul Brothers versus tennis go. Soul Brothers / tennis. Any closing remarks, my guy?
Nah, man. Appreciate everybody for listening. Like every time you come in here with the numbers, man, I'm shocked. I'm pleasantly surprised.
I'm not because I'm putting in the work. But go ahead. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Honestly, I'm actually surprised how well we're doing on Twitter. Very surprising. It's a little, I ain't gonna lie, it's a little overwhelming sometimes because it's like there's a lot of interactions.
A lot of people want to talk, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of interactions going on Twitter. There's a lot of interactions going on TikTok, our YouTube, or our shorts. Our shorts are staying at around about 1,500 views. Our videos are now hitting into the hundreds. Our long form content. So it's very nice to see. I hope we continue to grow. Yeah, man. Get this network, get a network podcast going, man. So they can fly us out when record an episode and get that little check per week.
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad.
I'm working on it.
A little check.
Also working on this deal. But yeah,
that'd be fun.
Trying to get us some shoes.
Doing some real interesting things.
Yeah, I ain't getting their basketball shoes. They trying to give me the basketball shoes. I'm like, nah, let's go with the runners.
They got runners?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I'm training for a half marathon anyway, so like I can make some content around it. So.
Oh, you training for a half marathon? Man, remember when I was training for a half marathon? It was last summer?
I think, yeah. Yeah, did you ever do it?
No. I got to get back on it, man.
Yeah, that's hard.
It is, but it can be done.
Life be life.
Life be lifing, bro. Life be lifing for sure.
Morgan was sick for 3 days, but so now I gotta edit the podcast at like last minute. Get the clips ready.
No.
Get the clips ready for tomorrow. Get a thought piece ready for Twitter tomorrow. Pay me. Run me my coin. Talking to you.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, run me my coins.
All right, bro. I'll put it in the mail.
When we get our first contract, we're taking a 70-30 split. So
that's fine.
I'd be like, you know what, hey bro, after all this time, 70-30.
You know what I'm gonna do?
What?
I'm only showing for 30% of the podcast. It'll be 18 minutes in, and I'm just gonna turn my phone off.
Oh, oops, bro, lost connection.
No, I'm gonna tell you straight up. Hey, that was my 30.
See, remember me my check, man. Yeah, my 30%. Remember my 30. Remember my 30 of the contract. But now, I've been talking with some people about pitching the pod, how to pitch the pod. Not talking with someone like about pitching the pod, but how to pitch the pod. Because again, we gotta be realistic here, guys. We are grown adults here. We have bills. We have a very expensive hobby. So ideally, even if I would want to, I can't do this for free. Like, I can't continue to do this for free. Like, I mean, I'm be real with you guys. We coming up on year 2. Year 2 is getting a little my pockets. I'm like, hey, all right, now I'm getting my little change jar. Like 4 or 5 years in, like shout out to Hosh, bro. 5 years and I'm not getting paid for the pod. Not happening.
Is he getting paid now?
I'm not sure. I mean, if I'm going off just looking,
have you asked him?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Like, I have no idea. I think he is monetized on YouTube. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I know how revenue and stuff works. But again, 5 years.
Hey, we'll do the ad reads, bro.
Yeah, 5 years in. Love you guys. I love the support y'all give us. But all you guys are adults out there. Y'all know how it is. And y'all know how expensive time is. So yeah, year 5. If we're not getting paid year 5, I promise you that is our farewell tour. that is our
hey,
farewell
bro,
tour.
we gotta start doing the ad reads, bro.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, bro. If you start talking about ad reads, I'm not doing Blue Chew. I'm not doing nothing like that.
Hey, Morgan, how was last night? It
bro,
was
I'm
crazy.
not doing, bro.
I took one Blue Chew and I went all night.
Yeah, bro, that's not what I'm. Because I be telling my kid, I be telling the tennis players, oh yeah, I got a sneaker podcast, bro, and then I'm over there talking about. I've
never felt younger.
Yeah, bro, no, I'm not doing no Blue Chew. I'm not doing. I'm not doing gambling. No gambling websites.
Prize Picks.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. If you tell me we doing the ad read for Prize Picks, you doing the ad read for Prize Picks, and I'm gonna just stay here like this.
I do it. I'm like, Morgan, what's your pick?
I don't have one. That's what I'm gonna say.
You gonna respond and be like, I got good D because of Blue Chew. And that's what we're going to, guys. We appreciate you guys tuning in. And as I always say, love, peace, and
peace.
Retro 11, retro 3s, Metallic 7, retro 11, sitting on freeze. They got